These are palm sanders because they fit in your palm. This is an older version that is square. Most of the time now when you buy them, you're going to get the newer round version. It's easier to put the sandpaper on and off. In the older version, you take a piece of paper that was the size of a piece of notebook paper, cut it into fourths, and then you have to fold it and put it on here. We don't have to do that anymore. They are now self-stick, so they're easy to put on, take off, and put back on. The only advantage this one has is if you have to get into a corner, this can get in there, where this one cannot. So most days, if you don't have this, you would use a oscillating saw with a little triangle sandpaper on it. As far as the sandpaper itself, there's different grits. The lower the number, the rougher it is. So here is 80 grit. Then this jumps up to 120 and it's getting smoother. And then right here is 220, and you can go up to into the thousands if you're working on a car. You always want to start with a lower grit. If you try to just start at a higher grit, you'll be there forever. It's not designed to take a lot off. This is a finish sander. If you're trying to take a lot off, you would want to be using a belt sander first. And let the tool do the work. Just has an on and off switch right here. A lot of people try to move it around real fast. This is spinning and moving back and forth or oscillating in a random pattern. Let it do the work, not you. You can see I cleaned that up right there just a little bit, and then I would switch to the next side up, taking off. That was the 40, and then I would jump up to either 80 or 100 and keep going. The higher the grit, the smoother it'll be. Usually around 180 to 220 would be what you'd finish with. What's nice about these is it has little holes already in it that sucks up some of the dust, but if you do a lot of sanding, you're going to want to wear a mask. The older version has the same thing with the square holes, but after you put the paper on, they have a little plastic disc you press down to puncture the holes, and then also the sawdust will come up into here. Plug-in ones actually have more power and last longer. You just have to be near a plug. They're usually get more sanding done than with the battery power ones. These go through the batteries pretty fast.